All right, Grand Community. New date according to this VN has been set, and which is happen to be first of next week, which is April. Yeah, first of next week, April. And I want you to pay attention and listen to the details, get the details, and see how we can move forward with this particular information. Don't forget to read in between the line as you pay attention. Subscribe to the update and most importantly, share this piece of information. Don't forget that the comment section is open for discussion. Happy Salah in advance.
And I know that the longer it keeps, the more we keep stronger. We get better every day. And we are so loaded to the point where we are not distracted by everything going on within the grand ecosystem. We just believe that God has a purpose for us. God has a unifying purpose for everyone who is on this channel or on this platform or within this ecosystem. It is my belief and trust that God has a good purpose for us. This long anticipated moment for grant disbursement appears to have seen yet another shift, with stakeholders agreeing to move the disbursement of the CBN or Pioneer or Stakeholders Funds to Wednesday, April 2nd, according to what late information we got from some of our organs, to possibly respect the completion of the Ramadan fast. And following this, the UAAG, the Theobarth, and the St. Rita grant are also expected to be released in subsequent fashion, that is sequentially. Now, this development, while it's been met with mixed reactions from people, it is also seen as a strategic decision that aligns with the sensitivities of the season and ensures we have a smooth execution of this project. Now, I want us to break this down comprehensively and address the various perspectives that is surrounding this particular latest update. You know, in recent times and later more reflective periods, many have voiced concerns over repeated delays. A lot of people have questioned whether this is another cycle of postponements. However, it is also essential to recognize that disbursement at such a large scale requires coordinated efforts between multiple entities. We've had this countless times over and over again, and somebody will say, or one will think, that how long do we need to put into place coordinated efforts? Yes, I understand you, but you see, we think differently, just the same way we act differently. Then there is a system in place which we don't even know those coordinating the system, whether they are up to the standard, or they are trying their best, or there is something on the inside that we are not seeing on the outside. It is good to say, I want to get married fast because I just want to settle down. It is good. Now, those who are in the marriage, they are feeling like, all right, I've been in the marriage. Oh, there are certain things I would have loved doing when I was single, but I can't do them anymore, because now I'm tied with a bond and blood is involved. You know, there are certain levels of freedom you'll possibly enjoy while you were single that you can't enjoy while you're married. Then there are certain enjoyments you have while you're married that as a single personnel, you can't get that. Now, you that is on the other side of this divide, you don't know what is happening on the inside with married people. The compromises they have to take, the understanding, the patience, the love, the commitment. But you here at this other side, you're in a hurry. Even if someone tells you and says, slow down, come on, quieten down, pray about it. Don't enter into it without discretion. Unadvisedly, you will say, no, let me get in there first. Let me see what is happening there. All right, that's just by the way anyway. So, but then what I'm trying to say is that we are so agitated at this other side here because we don't know what happens with them there on the inside. And it is your feelings are all right. Your feelings can't be blamed because you're human and you've invested. But I feel sometimes we should give them some measure of doubt and just be patient with the system. See, the financial institutions, the government bodies, and the key stakeholders, they are all in there. The decision to finalize the process post-Salah is not an indefinite delay. I see it also as a strategic adjustment that is aimed at ensuring a seamless, dispute-free execution within this grant body. So the key takeaway here is that a signed agreement now exists according to that information with all stakeholders and government bodies, a critical, what you could call a milestone achievement that would give stronger credibility to the disbursement timeline, which we are all in high expectation of. Now, what's the rationality behind this delay? Postponing the disbursement till after Salah is not an arbitrary decision. The way I'm looking at it, it's not an arbitrary decision. Rather, it's a tactical move to respect the religious obligations of this significant section of beneficiaries and stakeholders beyond religious considerations. The timing aligns with a period when the banking institutions and administrative offices would operate at full capacity without distraction. So by ensuring that the process is carried out without haste and in a structured manner, it will definitely reduce the risk of errors. It will reduce mismanagement of this fund or some technical lapses that could hinder a smooth distribution of these funds to the stakeholders and all of the expectant beneficiaries. So unifying all expectations right now is in a bid to bridge hope and also the reality that is right before us. It is understandable that different groups within the grant ecosystem have varying levels of anticipation. Some have waited so patiently, while others have grown so frustrated by the multiple delays. But what remains constant is this: there is certainty of disbursement. I want you to know that. There is certainty of disbursement. Take that. That is the only thing you could get from this or harvest from this exposition. Let it be applause for you. There is certainty of disbursement. This latest shift does not invalidate the previous commitments. Instead, it strengthens the foundation of an organized rollout that is right before us. The clear consequences or sequences rather of disbursement of the CBN or the Pioneer First, then followed by Sanctuary World Multipurpose Foundation, then Theobarth and St. Rita, shows us that a systematic plan is entrenched and is in place. So for those who have held on to hope until now, this is a reassurance that their patience has not been in vain. And for those who are skeptical still concerning this move, the structured arrangement of disbursement should serve as a sign that things are falling into places. I want to give a call for collective calm and readiness. But before then, just wait for us in a moment. I'll be with you shortly. All right, thank you very much. I want to give this call This is Princess channel. In case you're new, do subscribe to our channel so that we can rejoice, celebrate, and get updates together concerning the impending situation right before us. All right, the importance, I want to give this call, the importance of mental preparedness and organized expectation cannot be overemphasized within the grand ecosystem. Instead of viewing this recent event as just another shift, it should be seen as the final alignment of all moving parts before execution. I want the beneficiaries, of late we've stopped talking about this. Possibly you might say, how long do we have to talk about this? Of course, that is us, yes. Beneficiaries expectant. You should ensure that your documents and banking details are accurate and up to date. Don't be caught unawares. Stakeholders and administrators should ensure to finalize every necessary clearance so as to prevent further hindrances. Not when the fund lands, you begin to prepare. You don't prepare for battle when battle comes. You prepare for battle before battles. Very important. Those who have been at the forefront of following updates, you should spread the right information. Ensure that people are informed accurately, rather than the rumors that are drawing panic, being driven by narratives that keeps people at their lowest, their lowest emotions. There are information that gladdens and lightens the heart. There are informations that embodies the spirit and make people incapacitated. Don't carry that. Just ensure that people are fine. Encourage them. This is a trying moment for everyone. It's a trying moment for families, trying moment for our nation. We don't need much more impoverishment or things that will burden more the people. Very important. On my final words to you this morning, it's a prayer for fulfillment. There was a prayer that after Salah should be after Salah. I think somebody said that recently. There was a prayer on that form that we pray that after Salah should be after Salah. And I want to say to that I believe the person who said that is not just saying it as a wish, but a declaration of faith and confidence that this time around, this long-awaited blessing would be delivered.